Hey everyone, Foz here, how you going?
Hey Footy fam, Stacey here.
Hi girls, it's Amanda and I really, really miss you.
Hey everyone, it's Kelsey.
Hi everyone. As you can see, I'm working from home like many other people.
I'm not training, I'm not coaching, which has been tough because my whole week was in winter time is made up of footy.
My life has changed absolutely drastically. Going into an operation on the shoulder and not being able to do much, and living with the person who's vulnerable to this disease.
It's changed a lot. It's a lot slower, it's a lot more relaxing, not having to rush to get to kinder and sport and school.
It's changed heaps. We're home a lot more. Obviously with my three girls, we're out 7 days a week with sport.
It's been a bit strange. Work's dropped off a little bit, but I'm still working, trying to keep fit, but I haven't actually done too much exercise.
I'm still working, I'm lucky I can still work and do all those sort of things. So.
Of course, at this time of the year, I would be at the club probably 3 or 4 nights a week, watching you girls train and just doing admin stuff. And I would then spend all day Saturday at the club watching Harvey play. And I would also then spend all day Sunday running around to all of the female football games. So there's a really big gap in my life.
Well, I'm just finding that I've got a lot of spare time. And during that time, I think I'm overeating.
Yeah, life's pretty boring at the moment. The hardest thing about lockdown is definitely not seeing our family and friends, especially my mum and my sister who I'm really close to.
And the hardest thing is not being able to be part of an organisation or a group with sport, so helping develop you ladies with your football and also becoming better people. But I'm sure on the other side of this we'll all be coming out better for what we're doing in a really difficult period.
The hardest part for me is definitely not seeing my friends. I love footy so much because all my close friends play in my team, so seeing them 3 times a week definitely is a highlight of footy for me, and not being able to see them really sucks.
The hardest thing would have to be, I can't play football!
And losing the freedom to do what you want and to do something that you love, such as football as an activity during the week, to not being able to do that, because that's an outlet for a lot of people. Not being able to do that has been, extremely difficult.
Also, I've been stuck in a house with 3 women, Jess, Darcy and Annette, and they are very, very annoying people.
Down as not being able to come to footy, go fishing, just do the normal things that we used to do.
Down is not being able to mingle with everyone and certainly not be down there at the club helping out with the coaching and watching everyone enjoy the sport that we love to play with the netball and the football.
Is probably not seeing people face to face, because I'm a people person and I think you can read people really well when you're in their physical presence. So I really miss not having physical contact with people at this time. And I also know that there's a number of people who were already vulnerable before COVID-19 who are probably even more vulnerable now, and it's really hard to reach out to those people when you can't go and see them.
So we have been exercising a lot, going to the beach, walking around the river, bike riding, something that we wouldn't normally do, especially during the week.
Yeah, just the basic things, I suppose, just being at home more as a family, just doing things like that. Not rushing out the door, not being in a hurry, I suppose.
Reading books. I didn't do a lot of that before the lockdown, nor did I do a lot of puzzles really to stimulate my mind and get my mind working in a different way compared to how I use it in every day.
So there's actually a lot of benefits. I've gained back autumn and winter weekends not being at footy, so I've got every Saturday and Sunday. So you can see my veggie beds. We've been working on those in the last couple of weekends. That's something I've wanted to do for years. I've also had lots of time for a lot of self-care. And by that, I've read books that I've really wanted to read for a long time and been too time poor to read. And I've also had some really dreamy long baths, sitting in bath with Netflix on, glass of wine, being really indulgent.
And I've also actually really liked working out at home, being able to do some yoga, Pilates at home just when I feel like it. And yeah, that's been really fun, taking my dogs for nice big long walks because I have so much time on my hands.
I'm actually exercising more, which is bizarre. So my wife Jackie and I are trying to walk a minimum of 5 days a week. We're doing 8 to 10 Ks each time we walk. So
we have actually had a few meals together around a dinner table with everyone in the family. And it has been nice to have everyone around at the same time.
I think my backyard's never looked so good. Also,
Beg to differ?
driving to work so much easier. There's no traffic on the road. I'm enjoying that.
Probably relaxed a little bit more. Probably watched too much TV, but getting on top of all these different series, like on Netflix and stuff like that.
I've actually enjoyed being able to spend a bit more time at home, and I've been cooking a lot, helping mum and dad make dinner, cooking lots of treats over Easter.
Make sure you get out, have a bit of a walk around, a run around. There's plenty of opportunities to find some space, go and kick and handball the footy maybe, basketball, whatever the case may be, but just keep yourself active.
Is really to think about not what you can't do, but what you can do. Sometimes focusing on the can'ts can make life really more challenging than it needs to be. So focus on the things that you can do, live in the present, don't get too far ahead of yourself because sometimes big pictures are really hard to digest. I think focusing on smaller pictures, take life day by day and know that we will come out the other side of this.
Try and keep up communication with your teammates. Sending them a message, seeing if they're okay. I think that's really important to keep up player relationships.
Not to take life for granted, really, and the beautiful freedom that we have in this country. And as for footy, definitely stay in touch with everyone if you can. Have those Zoom chats or the house party chats. Keep connected with everyone because that's how we'll stick together.
And just enjoy, I guess, spending time with your family, all those that you live with.
Get outside, move your body, put the iPad down, put it down, and the phone, leave it at home, get outside and move your body.
Eating's a big thing. On lockdown, we're all eating a fair bit of crap. Make sure that you keep putting the right fuel in your bodies.
But just enjoy being at home with your family and just rest up. You're all pretty busy girls, with what you do these days for schoolwork and sport. So just enjoy the time at home with your family.
So it's probably an opportunity to get out and work on your fitness. Don't be like Jess and Darcy. Get out and go for a run. Do a few, there's no football to knock you around, so it's a good chance just to work on some fitness.
Is to make sure that you're keeping a footy close by and in your hands and just practicing your handballs, kicking to yourself. You can head down to a football overall park and you can still have a kick. You can actually meet up with one of your teammates. It can only be one-on-one unless it's a person that you actually living with. So if you decide to go and have a kick with one of your teammates, that's perfectly fine because it's part of the exercise. You just can't do it in a group larger than 2. And again, you have to keep that 1.5 minimum distancing.
Run to my mum and give her a massive, massive hug. Definitely be seeing all my mates from footy. I miss them all so much. And yeah, I'd love to see the new club rooms, have a drink.
Family, so I've got a 93-year-old grandma, Poppy, Foz's mum, so really hard not being able to see her at the moment, but we don't want to put her at risk, so she's probably one of the first people that I'm going to go and see.
Shave the little beard here, but I don't know if that's actually going to go, but we'll see what happens.
To be honest, probably go to a pub and have a pub meal, feed, and hopefully catch up with the girls from St Mary's because they are like family to me, so I cannot bloody wait to have a palmy and a pot, to be honest.
Hands over.
First thing, I'm going to go to Ballarat and see my grandsons. Second thing, hopefully there's a game of footy on which we can go and have a look at, spend a day with the mates, have a couple of quiet ones, and wouldn't mind going to the pub for a chicken palmy actually, so that might be the third thing.
Probably going to go fishing.
Again, invite all of you down to St Mary's to look at our amazing new club rooms, have a drink from the new bar and have a palmy from the kitchen.
And just, yeah, I can't wait for footy to start again. Actually, I really miss footy.
Girls, I don't know whether Jack's actually going to do this, but he did tell me the one thing he's missing the most in all this is that power that he has when he's got the whistle in his hand. So he's looking forward, hopefully, to get back on the training track to get that whistle happening.
So take care, and from a professional point of view with what I do with Victoria Police, we'd like to say thank you for all of the work that you are doing, because by us doing what we need to do, we're actually beating the curve around this terrible virus, and hopefully in a few more months we can get back to seeing each other.
Stay safe, everyone.
And most importantly, I hope that we can all go back to the norm very soon.
And stay positive. We will get through this and we'll be back into playing sport sooner than later.
Stay positive, girls. Know that your club is here for you. We're all here for each other. We're in this together. We'll come out the other side and be kicking before you know it. I miss you all.
And go Saints.
Go Sainers!
Go Saints!
Go Saints!
Go Saints! Go Saints!
Go Saints!
Go Saints!
Take care. Cheers.